So yeah, all the inhabitants of the castle are here, including
I just
Smooku.
thought about that. Like, every time I eat with chopsticks, I have to...
There's a little hole in your mask, like you have to like cut the food up small enough.
You open it up and...
Alright, so yes, all the inhabitants are here. Also, a few of the more important peasants from the nearby village, seated farther away. The dining hall is crowded, and the sake started very early tonight as part of these celebrations.
Wait, was the Henry guy here?
Everybody in the castle's here.
Hell yeah, dude. That's our boy.
The Henry guy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but basically this is a
Poor you, he's gonna come over to you, start being
Are
like...
we...
He thinks we're friends.
any form of social role playing that you guys want to do now. We can do this as long or as short as we want to.
Well, I want to, get with you guys to find out what you found out at the Henry.
I found a grappling hook after Hitomi pushed me off the cliff.
I spit out some of my sake involuntarily.
Yeah, I was attacked by my grandpa's ghost, but I found a grappling hook when I caught myself. I climbed up the mountain.
Anything about chickens?
Several of them died.
Well,
The day before,
it is.
what's his name?
It
died.
was a little suspicious to me that he said that all of the chickens died and had no wounds, and we're currently investigating a guy who died and has no wounds.
And these chickens died the day before.
So it could have
I'm
been.
going to investigate the greenery tomorrow for
Wants
poisons.
to come check out the grappling hook.
Was there any... Did he say that anything was out of order when he came in that day? Had anybody, forced their way in that he noticed? Or does he... What time does he leave and what time does he come back in the morning? Or
He seems like he never leaves and comes back. He's just always.
And this is his
there.
first time making
No,
it.
he basically 3 times a day, whatever, goes down there, collects the eggs, feeds them, cleans up. He doesn't live there. He has a room in the castle.
I put the room at the Henry, so he's efficient.
I would have
He also said
shitty
that
guy
he's
than him.
been asking for people to investigate his dead chickens, since it happened, and no one has done anything. So whoever's involved it might have been an inside job.
where were the chickens?
In the Henry.
Where
Yeah.
at in the Henry?
Just, I think,
There with
from
the
what it
rest of
sounded
them.
like, just everywhere.
Yeah,
Just where they were is where they died.
Were they all 3 together? Were they scattered through? Were they
He didn't
by
specify.
the door, a window?
He didn't specify, but it's probably our job to make him specify as investigators.
I would imagine, from what it sounded like, it's just
3 random chickens.
Yeah, but it's strange. That information would be important because if they're just eating out of a trough, how does only 3 chickens die and not all of the chickens? If you just blanket poison the food.
Here's
right.
2 theories I got. 1,
Lay it on me.
the chickens dying was part of some ritual that also killed him, or the chickens were a test to see if that method of death works.
There you go.
That's what I was thinking.
Magic
but
exists.
It's
The
still.
first one could be just as plausible as the second one. I got pushed off a cliff by my ghost grandpa today, so
But yeah.
I don't know what you guys got
It's
into.
still out
but
Didn't
of
he say it
only
was the
3.
day before he died?
Yeah, but it could have taken a day for the ritual to go, or it could have been used I'm gonna use this to do. I don't know how magic works. I sword fight people.
Okay.
I'm not a magic man. Ask him. He didn't know anything about chickens last time we asked him.
He's not a magic man.
When you guys were in
Draw a check
the
for that.
Henry, were there lots of just feathers around? Do you have any feathers on you anywhere?
There's a lot of feathers. I have a feather.
I was gonna say.
I mentioned
I was
feathers.
hoping
I picked
one
one
of
up.
you actually
attached
did.
to you? Have you guys found a random feather? How would the feather? I'm wondering how the feathers would have gotten up there unless somebody had feathers on them that they did not realize when they went up there. If they didn't physically take a chicken.
Well, the only person to ever visit the Henry apparently was the Emerald Champion. And with the grappling hook there, someone could have been sneaking up and they could have been talking and exchanging notes hidden inside chickens. And then he kept took
Inside
in the not like not.
I mean, I was kind of on board with what you were saying.
No, the dude sneaks up and just attaches it, puts it in under the feathers, and then he comes in and he pulls it off, and some feathers got stuck in with the papers. And when he went back to his room, he just
Well, that was my thought with it being maybe just a drop point, because it's they tuck him in there somewhere. He shows up, bullshits with the dudes, and then pulls him out
Yeah.
and tucks him away. Doesn't worry about cleaning him up.
Does did you guys ask? Does he visit any of the other
Peasants?
peasants?
I know.
Well,
He didn't tell us.
We've got a date tomorrow.
Yeah,
so-
we're seeing him tomorrow. We'll ask him then. He's right over there if you want to talk to
Well, I
him.
mean, we can. Well, yeah.
He's here.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it was something that he would commonly do, if it was like not strange, or if there was.
It seems strange that he visited the Henry because no one visited him. So,
Yeah.
talked about how great his eggs were apparently.
Okay.
Can I make a courtesy water check to serve the sake?
Sure.
Wow, the samurais are gonna be serving sake?
To you guys.
Oh, thanks.
Other
'Cause we're also
samurai.
Yeah, you're right. We ain't peasants. Wait, is Cart Peasant, whatever his name is?
Ryu?
Is Ryu here?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm surprised he hasn't told anyone about seeing ghosts.
Oh yeah, and I assume Kaji is here too.
Everybody, yep.
So,
Okay.
I did actually
Well,
read that.
There are
Japanese
some
custom
discussion topics
filling
and things
drinks.
that you guys can learn here. We can do it the long way.
Well,
We can do it the
first I
short
want
way.
to find the lady. She should
Yes.
have.
You find her during cocktail hour and can easily approach her. Yes.
Okay.
Oh yes. Hello. What's your name? I forgot.
Everybody here, like the guards to
Hitomi.
the library.
Oh yes. How was day one of your training?
If they're not, I'll be talking about it.
It was very informational. We learned a lot.
he's not at the
There's a lot of information
What?
to learn in a short amount of time, but I'm sure you're up to the challenge.
Yes, thank you. We are. I did though want to let you know. I don't know who I should talk to about this, but I knew that you would.
She like gives that look. Like,
We were in the library studying for our upcoming class
the bar exam
tomorrow, and a spirit showed up kind of randomly
Another?
as what happened when we were here last night.
that is
and
quite disturbing. It happened
Damaged
again.
part of the
wizard.
floor of the library.
Dude, eat a chicken nugget.
What was this?
1d4 hit points.
Spirit vanquished by you?
Yes.
It's quite troubling that this is happening more and more. I do not know
Only dogs.
currently what I should do to handle it, but I will investigate and have my
Some holy
what did I call
symbols.
them last time? Her cleansers basically go and perform a ritual in the library
Sure,
to,
yes, that's-
to cleanse it of,
Yes.
of any evil spirits and
And
Replace
the carpet.
right.
Dude, the leader of the cleansers name's Clint. He's Clint Cleanser.
Yes, of course.
Because it rolls off the tongue.
Last name Clean. You can call him Mr. Clean.
Ooh, even better. He's a bald-headed dude.
Clint Cleanser
Okay, so
Clean.
if I was to, even tonight.
did we even wait? Is there like an insight thing? I know that we did something along those. Somebody did
For like a sense motive, yeah, I think we were doing.
Sentiment? Depends on which way you want to go with it.
If you do opportunity for error, you can learn another character in the scene's demeanor. If an NPC and
Actually-
current strife.
I think under.
I mean, I don't necessarily want to do it right now. I just knew that we had done. Did we ever like incite her?
Not her, just so.
I don't.
She's the Ruby girl. Of course she's legit.
Well,
Well, now that we know that there are sleeper agents, and maybe she just wants us investigating so that we can clean up her trail.
and we did find out after the hiring
More
that
paranoid.
she specifically did not trust the Emerald dude. So,
I mean, he was kind of shifty though.
Yeah, he's talking maybe overthrown them.
Yeah, he was 50-50 on whether or not hentai is good or bad.
I mean, I don't necessarily think that she's a thing. I just suspect everybody now.
I mean, sometimes
Then I've
you
done my job.
find other things.
Serving the sake?
Yes. Did you spill it
Sorry,
everywhere?
I didn't mean to.
I got
interrupt
two
your
successes. I don't know how many you want to make it.
to serve sake.
Well, it sounds like you didn't get a
You
target
didn't
number.
spill it.
Dude, no target number, dude. Give yourself
I'm gonna say one.
You were talking.
I'm
Void point, it's fine.
gonna say it depends on how much sake you've had already.
I had some,
I was gonna say you had none because you're just now serving it.
but I'm
you
well
never-
versed
Yes,
in it,
it
and it
is.
takes me longer to get intoxicated than anyone else.
Okay, so
Just
you're
for
probably
future.
fine with a 1 still then.
For future, sentiment is what you use for seeing through lies. If you want to use the Earth approach, it lets you know whether the potential liar is behaving differently than in the past. So it's just like a tip off. It's not knowing. It's just like you're acting weird. If you use water, it lets you know whether someone has their best intentions or your best intentions at heart. If you use fire, it lets you figure out whether someone neglected to mention something important, so they're hiding something. If you
That's a
use
good one.
air, this is on page 159, by the way. If you use air, it lets you know whether someone has lied directly. And if you use void, it lets you uncover that what someone wants to accomplish with their words. So their motives gives you a sense of their
Reading
motives.
between them lines.
Yeah, so that's what it is.
Okay.
How close?
Or you can just take the obvious technique that just tells you whenever someone's lying to you. I'm sure.
I'm sure that's in there.
Sure, that's in there.
Yeah.
Just
The fire spirits tell you.
game breaking. Mechanics.
Hey, you can use them too if you
Like
want.
whenever someone lies to you, you automatically know.
How close is the granary to the grappling hook?
Fairly close.
All right.
I mean, it's right here, right in
Yeah.
your storage, Henry. I mean, it's not far away. You probably could have got there from the Henry, but it was too close to dinner time.
No, I'm not talking about the past. I'm talking about the future.
So everybody in the castle's here then?
Everybody. And everyone is drinking and being merry. Some
I
people
will-
are talking about how
Lean over to our scorpion friend here.
some people are talking about how the death was the best thing that could have happened. Who cares how it happened? Some people are, yeah, whatever. He was too strict, anyways.
Well, are they allowed to just trash talk someone? Do as a samurai.
I mean, if you don't like it, you can challenge them to it.
I just don't know if that's cool.
That's specifically in this section is that this could very easily lead to challenging someone to a duel.
All right. Well, the dude wasn't.
If you, the way, I mean, we haven't been doing it, but it is like if you slightly offend somebody, a duel is the proper thing.
Like, if a peasant offends me, I can challenge a peasant to a duel.
No,
That wouldn't be honorable.
That doesn't work. I'm just saying, like,
Because remember, when you challenge someone to a duel, it's not to the death. You set the terms
Yeah.
of the duel.
if you walk up to a drunk lion
To the
clan,
last hit.
yeah, and he's like, I don't want. He was like,
I call when the fight's over.
and he's like, you offer him a drink, and he's like, I would never accept a drink from a dirty crab. I challenge you to a duel. That's just what would happen. Like if you insult someone, or get too suspicious, like you're pointing a finger at someone, then a duel.
Are
is,
all duels sword based, or could you do like?
Well, no, he does magic based.
Wait, what about like? Let's
Yeah,
say
you
what if I
magic
use like
fighting?
a bow and arrow, and it's like, oh, let's do quick draw. We 10 paces we turn and we shoot an arrow at each other.
I mean, yeah, I guess you
Oh,
could.
that'd be badass. Like,
Challenge
I'm
you to a
re-changing
duel
my
of
character.
Rochambeau.
Yes. Challenge you to a sake drinking duel.
yes,
Do that one too.
I was thinking of that, but I imagine as the only magistrate trainees, we might be called upon during dinner. So I don't want to be absent for that quite yet.
Smart.
However,
We can see how the evening progresses.
exactly. It's like between
I
the
mean,
granary-
basically, the evening is going to progress until you
Right.
guys say you're going to bed. Unless you want to specifically talk to someone or do something, there's no other key things to talk about at this dinner.
What if
Everyone's here, everyone's
he just passes
drinking,
out?
everyone's eating. If you want to talk to someone who's at the castle, you can do that.
Is there things
If you want to
that-
go sneak off and,
right.
Forcing drinks down someone's throat. Forcing. Hey, drink, buddy. Is that frowned upon?
Well,
No.
Japanese custom is that when you finish your glass, the person next to you pours you another one. So they always say if you don't want to get too fucked up in Japan, don't finish your drink.
Dude, I'm going
And you're
to
not
Japan.
supposed to fill your own drink. Someone's supposed to do it for you. as like a little.
See?
This isn't
You're
Japan.
welcome. This is Bakugan Battle Brawlers, dude.
Bakugan, kind of Japan. I want someone to pour me some damn sake.
This guy's doing
He's
it.
doing it.
Don't pour yourself one though.
Do I want to go to
I don't
the
for myself.
I want some sake.
outside? I mean, I know what I want to look for in the granary, but was there anything that we wanted to look for in the Emerald archives?
I want to know what he was investigating, and I want to know who the.
I want
It's going to be difficult
Lots.
for you to try to figure out this code. If you wanted to
Yeah,
try
you
to
did not
decipher
mention the
that.
code to
I
us.
did not.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Probably shouldn't.
Well, I mean,
I should
out of
assume,
game we know about
I
it.
should
but-
assume that Derek would share that knowledge. He is a dirty scorpion.
No, I was going to, but
Oh, I just assumed that you didn't for some reason.
no real reason.
Is there like an apothecary type deal here?
His name's Gary.
Well, you said
Gary
that
the
there was a
apothecary?
room somewhere.
The apothecary.
Apothecary.
Right.
Where would that most likely be?
I mean, sure.
Around
Probably.
the outside.
Around the
Seems-
outside.
Around the outside.
Around the outside.
These samurai girls.
I just want to know for future reference. It might come up.
What's an apothecary? Are they
People that
medicine?
mix
medicine
potions
or
and
medicine
medicine
or
and
bullshit.
herbs. And...
I
was gonna say it's
will,
cool, but
yeah,
I
halfway through the
remember
night,
some
I
names
will
cooler.
make my way out, and I am going to. I'm actually going to make my way when it's dark. I'm going to make my way. I'm going to try to get into the Emerald archives.
Okay. So basically, after the night's over and everyone's went to bed, you're gonna try to go research
Or like
stuff
when
in
the
there?
when everything's
Everybody's
turning. Yeah.
properly soused.
Okay.
Yeah. When everybody's drunk.
Let me make sure everyone is.
All right. I mean, the door's gonna be locked, but actually, no. I don't think they use locky type doors. I think they're all like paper walls and stuff.
Yeah, they can try to lock it.
I guess the Emerald Archives would be locked though. So.
But
Door is
I will-
locked. How do we
That's
get
probably
in?
part of skullduggery, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
I have somehow.
What is it you're
picked luck.
trying to do in the Emerald Archives? Just research something?
Yeah.
Secretly?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's up to no good.
I am going to.
He's dug in some skulls.
I'm dug in some
In the neighborhood.
skulls.
As long as you bring scotch tape, you're fine.
You get like the
What is
old butcher
the?
paper.
Or is this a
Just
secret
replace the
thing?
door.
Okay. So I picked the lock,
And no one knows you're there.
and I slide.
You guys hear some grumblings when people, as you walk by, about, they're mere children. They've just passed their Genpuku. Why would they allow them to already attempt to be a magistrate? Go ahead.
Why indeed?
I also think that.
Hey, touche, guy who questions. I'm also questioning.
I lock the door behind me then.
All right. What would you like to look up?
Like a dude.
I am,
change the
since
movie?
these are his
Check
private
your
things,
No.
Why'd you pick us? I'm on that
I guess I'm going to
side.
try to see if
Sounds
anything
man's
has been
little
moved
bitches.
like what was the most
Cool.
recent thing that he's maybe, like, anything out on a table already. There's dust on shelves except for this one area.
You know from Kaji that they were trying to refile all the stuff that he
Oh, right.
basically had checked out. So they have been cataloging everything.
I was going to talk to Kaji about that at the thing.
Okay. Well, he's here.
Yeah, 'cause that's why I asked.
I'm sure that's
And I
probably a
forgot.
pile. I would start browsing through that stuff.
There's probably a to be filed pile. to be
Well, actually,
filed.
before I do, I want to do the air spirits. Show me your secrets.
What do they show you again?
Any secret that's
This
not
is the-
magical.
Something that is concealed.
Hidden
Show me
doors,
stuff the
hidden
DM
drawers.
is okay. Show me stuff the DM doesn't want to say.
Best skill ever.
Uh,
It's called "Let me read the adventure for a minute." Oh, here you go.
I'm about to let a skill called I.
Oh, wait, no, that was,
enemy dies.
Now I get one more.
This
of
is
these.
the second best skill right next to fire
Good,
sword.
because that's what I needed. Yeah, so I just got
So you're looking for secret doors.
secret doors, secret compartments, things that
Secret
are
lovers.
Hidden.
Whatever we don't know now, tell us.
Yeah, dude, show us the way.
Outside of that, I'm also keeping in mind as I'm digging through. Well, I do that, but then I start digging through something that might be the cipher of that.
So, 1 second. First of all, did you tell him about the crab emblem on the ghost?
Him?
Yeah.
No.
No.
They didn't
Okay.
even mention the ghosts.
Yeah, you say, did you even tell
You didn't
them
tell us
about the
your father.
ghost? Did you?
No.
I
That's
mentioned
fine.
that I dealt with a
Guys, we
ghost.
gotta
I just
keep
kept it a
secrets.
secret.
I would have told you.
As you're sneaking off on your own. So,
I definitely would have told you guys that I killed the ghost because
Supernatural.
I want
What
to make,
ghost?
I want to make myself look as good as possible.
Oh, you bought a ghost too? He
Yep.
Pep pushing
Oh, yeah.
off a cliff today.
If we're talking about it at the table, I probably would be like, yeah,
Yeah.
crab.
Yeah.
I love you to put that.
Crab
What
lady
about all
with
the,
whippy hair.
took-
What's up with crab ghosts being mean today?
Took us
right.
one blow.
No, you automatically know what this is, and it is not a crab.
It's
Hey,
a stank.
I know what that is, and
guys
it's
from
not a
Citizens.
crab.
What is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you as soon as I remember.
It's called a Harionago.
It's called a Harionago.
It's called
Oh.
a Harionago.
It is not a crab though.
Why is it wearing
Basically, they
crab
disguise themselves as crab scouts, and they are a constant problem around the wall because they're disguising themselves as crabs, trying to.
They disguise themselves as crab scouts, and they're a big problem around the wall.
I would say I'm kind of a
I don't know why there was
crustacean.
one in the library.
Well,
Ain't even close to the wall.
they've been popping up all over, these
All
weird
right,
spirit things.
I need to read
We
something
dispatched it
that's
easily.
kind of important.
I caught a root and didn't die when Pep pushed me off the cliff.
That's also good.
Yeah, I did find a grappling hook.
I'm willing to stay in here and look
the hill,
until
so someone would be creeping up.
for a long time until
True.
I either need to sneak away or I need to at least get a couple hours of sleep for tomorrow.
My theory with the grappling hook is that where the rope ends, there's a little hidden door or a tunnel that leads into the mountain, and someone's using that to get up there. And
Did you check?
No, I wasn't on the hook. I was on the branch. I needed to get up because it was dangerous. But I want to go back with climbing gear, which is just you hold a rope or I hold a rope and you go down. It was right next to the chickens, so passing. It makes sense that there's
Do
no.
you have any fitness?
I am, however, when I'm sneaking like this, I'm going to do just like the ninja cloth
two.
mask as opposed to actually
Perhaps
wearing
we should
my.
both hold it.
Okay.
Me and you hold it and he
Oh,
I like the other idea better.
I just want to see.
What's your fitness?
I like both the ideas.
The three of us hold the rope. I'm gonna put someone else down.
3 of us hold the rope. Wait, who's going down?
There's 2 other people in our party.
We only have one other person in our party. The other one's gone.
Where'd the scorpion go?
What?
Isn't that the age-old question?
Hey, you want to go down or do you want him to go down?
Go down where?
All right, so first of all, there's no secret rooms or hidden things.
Him, definitely.
But I was just finding out what I wanted to make sure because I didn't want to throw false blame on somebody
Okay,
else.
gotcha.
But because
Shit, I said something wrong. Gotta kill the princess.
Hentai never existed.
Dude, that guy is going ham on that flute.
It's a ham flute, dude.
I think we all just stopped.
I think if you photoshopped out the flute, that would look really awesome.
And
Like the guitar solos, but they're holding giant slugs instead.
Gross. I bet they made so much
never even
slime.
heard of that.
No. It's like stupid faces that people make when they're playing guitar solos, but then it's just them holding a big slug, so it's like...
Do you make stupid faces when you are playing
No.
your guitar?
That's how you
Garrett
play
makes the
better.
coolest faces when he shreds. When he busts down them 6 solos. Just alone, just jamming, just looking cool. He's like, oh, dude, if someone would have heard that, they would have loved it. Well, they never will.
He's got one specific wig just to put on. So
Well,
He has a wig per guitar. Has
It's a
to match.
lot of wigs.
That's true.
Alright, I'm gonna read this. We'll take a quick break.
Okay.
oh, nice!
5 minutes.
What was I going to talk about during the break?
You guys talk
Something to
to
her.
you guys talk to each other.
Satanic
people.
Panic.
Satanic Panic is a game where you are actually hunting down role players. You're part of like the Men in Black, like
We're a bunch of
FBI.
moms.
Except for like during the Satanic Panic, where like all the moms are like, "Oh, they're gonna be devil worshippers and some doing real magic." In this world, they actually are.
Nice.
Role
doing
players
that stuff.
actually are evil, and they are
moms were
summoning.
right.
summoning.
And D20s are like magic relics that are like sources of power for
Black
their.
magic isn't inherently evil.
So-
If you ever find a D20, you have to do like all these containment methods so it doesn't get out, because it is beyond our technology to ever make a D20. This is an ancient relic that's summoning creatures.
I worked with a dude
But
a couple years
yeah,
back that
it's
still
basically
believed that
X-Files where
he's
you're
for the
hunting down
devil.
role players.
It's fun. I like it.
That's pretty.
And once we get the book, when we run it, it's going to be a prequel to the one you
Millhaven.
missed out on, to
No
Saw.
statement to sell.
Oh, so we get to hang out with their the
Millhaven.
cards of people again?
No,
Yes,
it's
but-
the town. Like probably the mill is still up and running. You know.
Yeah, but do we still get do we get the cards and make new people though?
Yeah,
Hell
well,
yeah.
we get the 1988 cards. I have a different.
Oh, you have older ones.
I have older ones.
Yes, I can't wait to see people
Melissa missed
make it
the best thing
journey.
in the world, so.
Oh, I already know.
Well, hold on. Derek's gonna upload it to YouTube. You have to watch it because it is amazing.
I don't want
I
Hilarious.
want to watch all the fun I did have.
Oh, look at how much fun we had.
You don't watch Cody bang my mom.
Oh, man.
That's a little bit ouch.
You
but
can
okay.
watch me be a giant bug boy.
Oh, you were a big bug boy.
Yes, do that sound again.
Wait, which sound?
I remember
When you
too.
turned into a crazy bug thing, you had like
Oh, yeah,
you were doing like a.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Oh, you gonna meet Yinch? Oh, dude, you'll love
Uncle
Yinch.
Yinch.
I still have the map of Millhaven to show you what it looks like.
I'm glad.
And you get to go skate golf.
Oh, skate golf.
Skate golf.
Oh, can we make skate golf shirts?
We're all just having a good time. Else is just sitting there.
Oh, tell me more about
Yeah,
it.
the Red
It
Dragon and
sounds
skate
awesome.
golf.
For everybody
team.
that doesn't know what we're talking about, look for our new YouTube video of us playing Soth that Derek's gonna upload eventually.
When I wasn't here.
We only played it because you weren't here.
I
right?
know.
That's the only reason we played. It was like, what can we do today? Oh, I got this
The
game.
funnest thing ever.
Oh, you totally missed out on the thing we only did because you missed out.
But yeah, but Brad backed that game forever ago
2
on
years ago.
Kickstarter, and he keeps pushing it. It was supposed to be released, at least he only bought the PDF, not even the physical book. He was supposed to send it out at the end of last month, but still haven't got
February,
it.
they said it's coming any day now, and here we are.
So
Little off
I mean,
the target.
Any day, 100-something days later, still any day.
that is true.
Any day that exists in the year, it could arrive.
But yeah, so
Doesn't even have to be.
that's gonna be we'll give that game a try. Should be fun. Hunting down role players. And the character classes are like stereotypical, like Scully.
Soccer
Mulder.
mom.
Are we gonna dress
then there's
1988 again?
the
Soccer
reformed. There's the reformed gamer who's now helping me.
Oh yeah, dude,
I wanna
that's
play-
great.
hey,
class.
I want that.
The Bulk and Scully, they're really funny in that role, but so are those two, that type of person from Hocus Pocus. One has like ice in the back of his head. So like we can do both.
Vulcan's called like Power Rangers.
Yeah, and then the dude, that like the same type of bully from Hocus
Love it.
Pocus. You'll be one. I'll be from Hocus Pocus. I have ice, and you'll be Bulk.
Oh, cool.
like
Thanks for the invite. I'll just go fuck myself.
You have to be someone else.
Yeah, that's what they always told me when I tried to play with the other kids.
You have to be somewhere else.
You know what's really funny though? Like all the just role players, sure they do black magic, but they're all just like overweight nerds that just like can't fight. They're just like, I figured out black magic because
That's what I'd do.
I suck.
But yeah, you're going to be agents that are dispersed to Millhaven because there's a growing threat of possible.
Well, spoiler alert, we failed then because
Yeah.
this is
Well,
the prequel,
maybe
and I know what happens.
Exactly.
In,
Yeah, there's at least one will
At
get
least
away.
somebody gets away.
Yeah.
The little brother of the guy you caught
me.
finds the notes in the attic.
because I was the leader of the group.
Yeah, well, it could just be like, yeah, you know, after you were taken away, your little brother found the notes in the attic, and he's, you know,
Notes
like,
in the attic.
ooh, I'm gonna summon Soth.
You had a little brother? Had a stepson?
I don't
I
know.
don't know. I'm just
Brother.
saying. I'm just saying. You know, something like
I
that.
had a mom who got mad that I wouldn't mow the lawn properly. Well, we ran out of gas. I went to go get more 2 days later. Sorry, I forgot to finish mowing the lawn, Mom.
You're just like your dad. You keep leaving to the gas station and not coming back.
Unless you did miss one of the best
character deaths we've ever had.
Is that when we just killed cool cousin?
No,
cool cousin?
that's when we killed my neighbor with bees.
Oh, yeah. He just murdered some chick with bees.
Yeah,
She was allergic to bees, so we caught a bunch of bees and we just held down we held her down and put a jar of bees on her. And we just held them there. We shook the bees up and just stuck a jar on her as the bees stung her a bunch. And then this idiot lets him go in his house.
That was a little twisted.
That's gotta be like number
No,
one.
we
best
The point of the
character
game,
death.
though, is that we are bad people trying to
We
summon.
killed her because we were like, we need to get into the
I forgot all about the bees.
what's it called in the hospitals where they put the body. We need to get to the morgue.
Morgue.
So we were like, we'll just make her sick and then or knock her out and then we'll go to the hospital on our way in. But then we ended up just like, let's murder her with bees. And then, because we have to, like, we're taking the body to the morgue. So now we're here because we're dumb kids and don't realize that's not how morgues work. You don't just walk up with a dead body and be like, let me in. And then this dude, like, then this dude just tells the cops, yeah, she died in my house because there's bees in my house. And then we go to the hospital, figure out what we need and leave as the police are like, yo, where are those kids go that brought the dead chick here? We need to talk to them.
Derek brought the body up in a car.
Yeah, because the thing was, she was in the yard, got stung by bees. We rushed to the hospital. We were like, yeah, she walked into my house and all of my indoor bees just attacked her. I don't know what happened. I wasn't even home, but these three people, and this is their addresses, they were there, and it's like, what are you doing? The whole point is that we're not involved. We looked outside and the lady's dead from bees.
It was so funny.
She also it was a creepy neighbor that wanted to bang him, and she had like pictures of him changing clothes and shit. Oh no, there was a nude.
No, they took. She
had a dick
picture of
pic
me
of
and
you.
my girlfriend.
Yeah, she had she was sexting herself with your pictures.
I had a girlfriend in this made-up universe.
Yeah. Everyone was way better at treating her than you were, though.
I know.
I kept trying to get her to join our group.
Yeah.
So we
she died for
sure.
Are you still upset you missed out hearing this now?
Yes!
Yeah, we needed to kill a
somebody
virgin.
with a jar of bees.
I was like, is Derek trying to fuck his girlfriend?
I'm
trying to do that.
And then you moved on to my mom.
Yeah.
I always missed it. I was always walking to the hideout every time you went to my house.
Dude, rip cool cousin Brad.
We just murdered him. And then we were looking to like whoever had the books like, oh wait, it was supposed to be a virgin.
Just get ready to meet Trevor.
Oh, dude, he looks so cool. Look at this dude.
That's from Heartthrob.
This dude is a
I read that
heartthrob.
game.
It's awesome. It's actually a really good game.
Is this when you were talking about the new other cards?
Wow.
These are the 1988 cards.
There's no stats.
There's no
though.
stats, but
He looks like
look
he
at Trevor.
really likes
I mean,
parachuting naked.
Yeah,
Just
we'll make
like
him
everyone
up.
else.
This is you.
Oh god, you should have seen some of the cards though, Melissa. Like the one girl, like what was it that she wanted to enslave the world?
She wanted to have.
She wanted to
travel
sail around the world
enslave
with
the
a
slave.
ship with 6 slaves. And she was most proud of her trip to Africa.
That's what it was.
There were a lot of people who wanted to skydive naked. Some chick wanted to like fuck Ronald Reagan.
I'll show you this game later because
Okay.
what it is a game called Real People. It came out in '92 and it's just pictures of real people on the street and then they had them answer 10 questions. And I cannot believe Hasbro, Parker Brothers published it with some of the responses.
Yeah, they obviously pulled no punches.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone was like, Hitler's not that bad. And it's like, excuse me? Like, what's wrong with you people?
We should play that game.
Yeah.
It's actually fun. I played it.
I want to recreate those cards with people nowadays. Just like go to the mall and start taking, like, hey, can I take your picture and you answer these questions? I'm making a game for myself.
I don't
It's
know.
based off of this
No,
game.
the game wouldn't fly nowadays.
No, just for ourselves.
You need to do that on Reddit.
That's
Just like-
makes it
Not the
weird.
mall. You need to do it on Reddit.
No, go to Walmart so you get some really fucked up people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because Reddit
So you've never
is
been on
fucked up.
Reddit?
Yeah, but look, that's so easy for them to just cheese it.
All right.
I want to physically see
I
them.
have researched everything I need. What do you need to know, Derek? What are you researching? Everything.
Well, I'm taking as much time as I can to either try to find the cipher for what looks like could be a cipher.
Right.
But ultimately, I'm flipping through.
The cipher is your primary objective, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Finding a hidey hole in here
Yeah.
of some kind of
Well,
security.
there was no. I didn't know there was no hidey hole. But
Oh.
again, like things that look like they've been recently put away and the pile of stuff that is yet to be put away. I'm flipping through all that, just trying to find anything of, especially anything that is about the
About the Colot?
yeah. Well, actually, they didn't talk about the Colot,
Oh, okay.
but anything that's about the well,
Did you ever look at the papers?
Yeah, we did. I told you to look for that because I wanted to know who
Okay,
it
yeah.
was.
If you would have looked at the papers, then you already know all the Colot information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, anything about the Colot, anything about a conspiracy against the hentai family.
Every time, you guys.
Dude, I hope they're the cause of the taints. We call it the hentai taint.
I'm gonna say after a while you will figure out the cipher. I just don't know if you're gonna learn anything else.
Okay.
If it would, you know, if you could learn stuff, because there's so much here to read and
We write
and
notes with
study.
Decipher and leave
Sure.
them scattered around.
I said I'm just trying to go really quick because I also got that
If somebody shows up.
eidetic memory thing. So I'm just not that I remember like probably photographic like every page of every book kind of thing, but I'm gonna be able to remember a lot of things.
Yeah, I took
So I'm going as quickly as I can.
a flaw where I have a photographic memory. I literally remember everything I see.
it's terrible.
That
I hate it. Such a flaw.
It would be if you walked in on your parents doing some nasty.
I feel like that you wouldn't forget that with or without a photographic memory.
Stop. Yeah, but you remember it in crucial detail.
Oh god.
Anytime you think of something or like have the memory pops up, it replays in your head like a movie.
Hey, remember when we did this? Yes. So well.
You have a Jimmy Neutron brain blast.
Oh god.
Haha, yeah, that was fun. Do you remember
Okay.
when Make It Stop?
That's what I was looking for. I found it.
Remembering.
You find the cipher, and basically it is fairly common. There's nothing like fancy about it.
Okay.
It's
Was it just like in the pages of a book or something?
yeah, it's pretty commonly used around
Okay,
Rekugan.
gotcha.
When you research it, you know it is
That's
you
not
know
that common if we didn't know.
it's
it.
the most common code that people will use. Well, that's because he knows where to look, because his kind is the kind that's going to be doing secret
Wow.
codes and stuff.
His kind.
What's that mean?
Yeah, I mean, he's the
What do you mean,
shady
you
one.
people?
So, I mean, I would say you probably even suspected that, but the way it is designed, you can't decipher it without having
Right.
the code in front of you.
Right.
But once you have it, it's fairly easy, and you determine that it says, "There's great joy from your first accomplishment. Now that the green is dead, ensure the red is next."
Ooh! That is the juiciest tea that we have spilled yet!
But you do not find anything else in here that points blame to anybody. Basically, what you're finding right now is just it's just
His stuff.
mundane,
Yeah.
mundane investigations of this and that. And
Can I go back to the door? Are the guards back yet?
I would say they're probably not there all night long. I would just say I think that they have people stationed here during the day,
Okay.
and it's locked at night.
Well, then I'll make my
So
own.
yeah, so you should be able to get out fairly easily. We're not gonna.
Just bust through the wall.
Hey, glad
Alright,
whoever
what
made
did
that
you want to
note
say to
wrote it
Kaji?
most common. ever.
Has he been drinking?
I mean, yeah, everybody's been drinking a little bit, but he's not like wasted.
Little tipsy though, a little bit chattier than what maybe normally.
A little
would be.
bit, yeah, but he's not like slurring his words and can't stand up or anything.
Okay, good. Well, that's right where I wanted then. No, I would just.
It sounded way too rapey.
Yeah, I know. I realized that after I said it.
Enough of this investigative shit.
I'm gonna fuck that guy.
I will start talking to him and ask him how the filing is going. Just, kind of in a chit-chatty way.
And he'd be like, well, we're gonna be done eventually. And I mean, he was just a mess. There's stuff everywhere. But yeah, we're making progress.
What kind of stuff was he even researching? Seems like there was so much. I'll pour him another sake.
I'm trying to figure out how he would.
I see your
What
drinks empty.
would he say? Let me read back at this section.
It's very
It
calm.
is, yeah.
It's the most calm
Mostly he
interrogation I've
was
ever been part of.
researching
That's how
law
you get them.
and the laws of Rokugan, and almost in a way that, where are the loopholes? Any areas that the laws lacked. So, where did they overlap? Where did one lack? How could one operate technically inside or outside of the law?
That's strange. Why do you think he would do that?
Well, I would assume he was just simply trying to propose new laws to ensure that criminals were properly convicted, and these loopholes did not exist.
You fool.
But again, he does reiterate. He always had those secret visitors that he didn't log into the guest logs. So who knows?
Where would he meet them?
He was a strange man. Well, they where would he meet them? Well, normally they'd be the room of questioning is where all undocumented that's where he would document and meet with all visitors. So he would meet with them in his personal
Start there.
quarters, or probably he would even say in the cave.
So Koji would know that? He was meeting in there?
Would he know that?
The cave? They don't call him Cave Koji for nothing.
Well, everyone knows about the cave, but I would say it probably would mainly just be in his quarters or in his private dining hall up here, because he had a private dining hall or in his private room.
Oh, did you know any of the people? What kind of people would he meet with that he'd have to meet with in secret? So weird.
Yeah, no, he doesn't know. The adventure doesn't know either, because it doesn't tell me.
Okay.
Inspiring murderers.
Alright, cool. I'll wrap up my conversation then if he doesn't have anything else to tell me. So we can move on with this.
I'm just trying to figure out if I should tell you that, because
You should.
no.
Yeah, I mean,
I think I'm gonna eliminate that from the adventure.
why?
Another princess bites the dust.
Watch out for the Kolnot. I fear they're everywhere.
Watch out for E. coli.
He says that to me?
Yeah, he's a little overly paranoid. They could be anybody. They could be anywhere.
The who
Everybody,
now?
even you could be one.
The who what?
He'll relay to you what you read earlier about the Kolnot.
I know, I'm just I'm just playing
He's like-
dumb so that
He's like, I've never actually seen one, but they could be anywhere.
so you don't know if you've seen one.
That's true.
The dude pulls out his little suicide sword and
He's like,
I might be one.
just remember to always keep your guard out as a magistrate. You never know who you can trust.
Do you think any of the magistrates are?
I mean, there's got to be at least somebody that is. It's the law of averages.
Koji hitting us with the real truth.
this dude's in his room like the scene from with Sunny with like all the pins, just figuring out who's
Right. He is. He's a little crazy, obsessed with, everyone's out to get him.
Oh, and do you think that's why the called us in to be magistrates? Because we're new and not involved? Couldn't possibly be involved with them?
We're too young.
That makes a lot of sense. Everyone has wondered why you guys have, the young ones, were called in.
Now third place.
Some people
in
are
the Topaz Championship.
Some people are a little jealous.
Maybe they should get third place.
Why are you getting preferential treatment and faster training?
Oh, yeah. Well, I've wondered too, but now this is starting to make sense to me. If you think that this is something we need to be aware of, let me know if you hear of anything else. Nobody else we can, I don't want anybody to get in trouble for anything.
No, of course not.
So if you come across anything suspicious or if anything stands out to you, it can just be between us.
That sounds good. Make sure you relate to me as well.
Absolutely.
Not, you crazy person.
Isn't this dude just a peasant, too?
Kaji? No, he's a samurai.
Oh, he is a samurai. All right.
No, he's the guy that was going through all the stuff and grumbling about putting it all back in the library.
Yeah, but that doesn't tell me he's a samurai or
I
not.
think he's a samurai.
He's the Ruby assistant. That's all we know.
Yes, he's a dragon.
Of course he is.
Well, odds are,
Even in
Now
the
for
first
people-
Rule of averages.
you're gonna get a dragon.
Yeah. So basically, the rest of the dinner will pass unless you guys have something else you want to do. Derek, you're gonna come back to the dinner. Or are you going right to bed, or?
Well, it depends on how long it took me to
I would say at least an hour, maybe a little bit
At
longer
least.
than that. Maybe a little bit longer than that.
Yeah, $1.15, $1.20.
Yeah, I'd go back to my room, put on my proper attire, and then
Yeah, don't go back down there dressed all
ninja.
all ninja looking. All right, so the night is winding down.
Are you back yet?
Why are
Yeah,
you
I'm coming in right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll see him come back. Most people are starting to retire or slumped over.
I just drank sake. That's what I did. To relieve stress.
I made Mary.
Get rid of
Remove your strife.
and get rid of strife.
What's the
Drinking sake gets rid of
Henry?
stress.
He doesn't have those
Serving
chickens
it does.
anymore, does he?
Drinking it just
All those
helps.
chickens are gone. The ones that died, because that was a few weeks ago, right?
Yes,
Yeah, so
but
whenever we're somewhat grouped back up, it's like
day 3.
there's a cipher that I discovered that talks about in the hen house, but I decoded it, and it talks about the assassination of the green, and the red is next.
Is that
So-
code for Emerald and Ruby?
That means that they did not pick up that note. I can't imagine that they would have left it there after they read it.
Yeah.
So we should put it
We should
back
put it back
and wait.
and wait.
I bet they're gonna come up the grappling hook.
Wait. God damn it, that grappling. Do we tip off the ruby?
Do we? I know that's what I was wondering. Do we warn her
Because it would curry us some.
not to
Mad
eat
favor.
anything, or
But she might act differently, which might raise suspicions.
I
Well,
say we
Let
do.
her
Then that's
know,
on
but
her.
tell her to not do anything differently, but just her slightly be on more guard.
yeah, I think we don't tell anybody else, but maybe tell her we have reason to believe that you're also a target. So
Don't hire more guards. Just be ready to murder someone who wants to murder you.
There would already be increased security, especially around her,
Well,
since
done.
just in
Problem solved.
case.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean they have their own guards anyways.
Also, being a moral
But-
magistrate, isn't that kind of our job to
We're not
protect people?
magistrates yet.
But
Well,
we're training.
We're in training, so
Right.
How
dress for the
worthy
job
are
you
we of
want.
this
I mean,
title if we let her get murdered?
I'm not suspicious of her anymore.
Boom.
What if it was planted to throw us off, though?
I
They
bet
would
that
have to
damn
have
painter
assumed
put
that
it there.
we
Would find it
find
and
it
also
and then be able to
decipher it.
decipher it.
Well, I think we should tip her off.
Yeah.
Well,
It
I'm going to go
could
put
help.
this
Go
back.
put that back. I will go talk to
Hang on,
her.
make a copy of it real fast.
Why?
I don't know.
It's like 3
It's all
lines.
up here.
So we have proof of the evidence.
Well,
Our word is good enough.
he has it for evidence. We don't need to give it to her right now.
Well, no, if we put it back, what if someone comes and takes it and then we don't have it anymore? So if we copy it down, we can give her that, like, hey, this is what we found. And then when, in the end of the several days, when she puts all the evidence together, hey, this is what I found.
Well, hopefully
they have that
we will
too.
get it back from this person that is taking it that we're going to see and or follow.
Well, were you planning on telling her tonight?
These two disappeared
Were you
plenty of
planning on
times.
telling her tonight?
I'm telling her right now.
Because we could show her the note, tell her that we're going to put it back. She's a
really
samurai.
I don't want...
do that.
What, tell her or give her the note? I don't want to show her the note. I just
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
I just want to give her a heads up that we have reason to believe that she's going to be targeted and just to...
I'm gonna go put
Be on her guard.
if I take off, I'm gonna go put this back in the Henry.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to go tell her that.
Check on the grappling hook. I have reason to believe that grappling hook's important.
Yep. All right, so you put it back in the Henry. That's easy to do. There's nobody around down there.
Bunch of hens, though.
Is there not?
There's no clucking. The hens are all up roosting, and you're thinking as you go in there, yeah, that's right. There's none of them on the ground.
God, he's good.
I mean, hey,
That son of a bitch.
there might be one on the ground. It might be dead. He might have had another one die on him.
All right, where do you say you were gonna do?
I'm going to go talk to her and
Oh,
just, sit down next to her and quietly say that, like, new information leads us to believe that she may also be a target and to just be on her guard.
I thank you. We will not get into your findings today, but when you have completed your investigation, please share with me all the details that led you to that conclusion. So thank you.
Was our task to find out, this is out of game, like, was he murdered or natural causes, or who did the murdering?
No, it is basically people were not happy with the first natural causes ruling.
So we're just either confirming.
you were basically just trying to confirm or deny.
We're done. We did it. We got the note that says someone killed him. We accomplished the task.
She is presenting it to all of the castle at the end of the fourth day. All the evidence that you have, you guys will make a determination on the fourth day, and then you will present to her your findings and your conclusions, and then she will announce it to the castle.
We
So-
found Colonel Mustard in the library.
If you wanna just say you're not investigating anymore and finish out your training, we can do that. But you're not finishing that part of the adventure early.
I'm
You're
just
still
saying,
going through your
technically we
training.
accomplished that goal. We found proof that he was murdered. The note in the henhouse. So if we get nothing else, we've still accomplished our goal.
Yeah, but you don't know anything about anything else.
Well, yeah,
Who or
because-
what
But
or
we know
why
it
or
wasn't
when.
natural causes.
Who, what, why, when, how.
Well, I think technically what did it say? That the green is, like, we've got the green, but now the red is next?
Now, congratulations on your first task. There's great joy from your first accomplishment. Now that the green is dead, I'm sure the red is next.
Yeah, see, that's highly circumstantial. I mean,
Yeah, they could be talking about a game of mahjong.
Yes, the green could not refer to emeralds.
I mean, it's pretty obvious, but it could
Tree.
still be circumstantial.
It's true.
So
Why don't we just keep going? We've
No,
got
I'm
a
not
couple
saying
more
we
days
stop.
anyway.
I'm just saying
No.
if we find nothing else, we've
at least found
still
that.
proven that it wasn't
You
natural
find
causes.
nothing else, at least we found something.
Yeah, alright, so you're going to plant the note back. Who wants to watch the coop? I was considering watching her.
I can watch the coop.
I'm not very.
People are starting to turn
Sitting
in
good,
now. It's
sitting
probably like
still.
10 o'clock at night. Like people starting to turn in for the night. So you guys know you have breakfast and then training all day tomorrow. So you guys can keep doing whatever else you want to do.
Where are our
Right, but-
quarters in relation to hers?
You're right here.
And she's
God,
all the
we're
way
so
on the
far
other
away.
side?
Mm-hmm. This is where she hangs out, but I already established that she was sleeping over here now.
Yeah.
So, so this is where she's supposed to be sleeping, but she's acting as Emerald, so she's over here now.
Okay.
I actually definitely want to watch the coop because I'll just sit and meditate. And if somebody finds me, I'll just tell them it's a dragon monk thing. Don't worry about it.
Ooh. So what are you trying to do? You're actually gonna like stay here all night long and watch the chickens?
Yeah.
Snuggle with Margaret.
I could bring Margaret over here with me. I would stake it out in a.
So you're gonna sit in the coop, and then Derek's gonna be skulking around the outside to see who suspiciously is also skulking around outside.
No, he's just...
I figured I would just stake out somewhere else.
Oh, I thought you
That
were just
would
gonna
be
go in the coop, because like, why not? If anybody literally goes in there that's not the Henry guy.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
Like, what are you doing here?
Just in case you missed.
I'm kind of poor and I wanted an egg for breakfast tomorrow. I know it takes 24 to 26 hours for a chicken to lay an egg,
You guys did
but...
say you would investigate the hen murders.
Yeah.
Hen murders.
Is it downtime?
If you're not doing anything.
Is it downtime?
Roll to get friends, Cody.
Alright.
Can I check with the earth spirits to see if anyone climbs up that rope?
Grappling hook rope.
How does that work?
I just commune with the spirits.
And just be like, yo, who's been sneaking?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or has some.
has somebody
Has
recently.
somebody. Yeah.
We haven't investigated down where the rope ends. I think there's a little secret door there at the bottom of the rope. The grappling hook rope that leads into the mountain. And someone comes out, crawls up, leaves notes, takes notes.
I just
Murdered
wanna know,
chickens.
Has somebody been scaling it?
Murdered chickens in a way that left no wounds. What is it? Strangled?
Oh,
Would that be
shit.
considered wounds?
What?
I forgot I can speak to animals. I can ask the chickens directly.
Can you really?
Yeah.
Hey, Maggie.
Game breaking. Everything is game breaking. Like, how are you supposed to even have intrigue and stuff to figure out
Because
if,
people forget what they have.
if you have a technique that just
Ruby person. I know what happened. I talked to the chickens. Margaret told me this happened to them. This happened. So there's your answers. Also, I
Stay
found
away
these...
from me. Stay away from my chickens. I'm calling the police.
I am the police.
Yeah, I just
So
remember
is-
that. So, like, when I wake up, it's like, oh, I should probably ask them.
So is that a maybe?
No, you do the spirits thing. The chickens don't know about the rope.
talking to the chickens. That's ridiculous.
I mean, speak to animals how? Is it like, hello, chicken?
Nature's-
Chicken's like, oh, yeah, what's up?
Nature's touch. Speak to animals, not outworldly or tainted creatures. To the end of the scene.
All these chickens are tainted. So.
With
Just these chickens are tainted.
with one opportunity, I can understand them. With two opportunities, wait, where was it? The animal will act if I use another one, as they act favorably and can fulfill one quest. If I use two opportunity, I can communicate with outworldly beings.
So how alright, so you asked the earth spirits.
Chicken quest.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
ask
my
the earth
bars.
spirits if anyone uses that.
Okay.
You nailed this, dude.
I got at least one success, which is all I needed.
And the earth spirits tell you, are they supposed to be cryptic or anything like that?
No, they tell him exactly what he wants.
No, I
Exactly what he
That's
wants.
how you want to.
So what did you ask?
I asked,
What stands-
does it's in Earth, because I asked the Earth spirits. It says, learn one fact the spirits know about the area. So I want to know, does anyone scale this cliff wall?
Yes.
Yeah, someone scales the cliff wall.
Obviously.
I mean,
Did
technically,
you specify with the grappling hook?
yeah, because I scaled it using a root. Commune again, dude.
Best not to piss off the spirits.
Yeah.
Commune with the air, because it's attached to the earth, but it's also
Hey, has
floating in the
anyone
air.
used this air recently?
Has anyone passed through this section of air?
Okay, because someone
Hey,
I
definitely...
didn't make it to
The
the
night passes and it's time for day 3 weapons training.
All right.